Hey everybody, this is Steve at Web2Ink, and in this video, let's take a look at how our custom stores work. So right now we're on one of our demo websites. It's just called Demo by Web2Ink. So let's take a look at the custom stores. I've already created a new account on this website and I'm logged into it. So you would just simply click on my account. Right now we're going to look at how a customer would make a store and kind of how the stores look on the front end of the websites. Okay, so we're in our account page here. We would go ahead and click on My Store. And so this is pretty limited when you first go here because you haven't created a store. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just call it Steve's Super Store. I'll capitalize that S too. Okay. Create store. Okay, so now you can see it says success. Store successfully created. After admin approval, store will be visible to the public. And the store is waiting for the admin approval. So of course, you as the website owner would be the admin for that. And there's a lot of settings for who can create stores, how the stores work, if they can add products, if they can add custom categories, if they can upload their own logos and banners. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back end so I can log in and approve this store, and then we can go ahead and complete creating it. Because I'm on a single computer right now on a single browser screen, I'm going to log out, log back in with my admin account, go to the dashboard, and the way that this works is everybody who creates an account and creates a store is going to become a user. So we're going to go down to users, click all users, and you can see right here, this is the one that we just signed up, Steve. And so we're on the user page. If we scroll down to the bottom, here's the create store section. All you have to do is click approved, update the user, and that's it. So let's go ahead and log out of the admin right quick. Log out of this screen too. And we'll log back in with our credentials for the specific account that we're making the sample store for. Okay, so we've logged back into our account that we're creating this store on, so we're just going to click on My Store. And you can see it says here, your store approved by admin. It's got the name of the store, and it's got a link to your store. Right now, if you went to this link, there would literally be just a blank page. So we can add some text that we would put to the store. Welcome to Steve's Superstore. Let's go ahead and find a store logo. And we'll click on update. So now we'll go ahead and take a look at what our store page looks like. So this is it so far. You've got your logo and your welcome message. So now it's time to create some categories and add some products. So let's go to the categories button. Category name, let's start with shirts. There's no parent to this category because this is going to be one of the main categories. Say, for example, if you were to break your categories down with shirts being a parent category, then you could have a child category of lady shirts, youth shirts, tie-dye shirts, tank tops. But for this demo, we're just going to try to keep it real simple. You can upload an image to represent that category. We're going to go ahead and skip that. I'm just going to click on create. Okay, so you can see down here we've got a category tree, and that's our first category. Let's go ahead, add one more. We'll just say hats. All right, now let's add some products. So you just click on this product button. You can see there's no designs that have been found, so you can just click on add new product. And that's going to load our designer program. It's going to give you a warning here that you're in add to store mode. So basically what that means is you're creating products for your store as opposed to designing something and then purchasing it online. So you just have to acknowledge that. Let's go ahead and we'll create a hat. Let's try the Duke. All right, let's make it no. Find a nice color that goes with this logo maybe. Oh, there we go. We'll just try this. Upload an image. We'll grab this fake logo image and go ahead and put it on the hat. Let's just say we want it kind of small in the middle of the hat. Now you'll notice that a lot of the hat products are not perfectly straightforward. So sometimes some people like to give it a little twist, but that really doesn't have any effect. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's just click Save Design. And then we're going to say this is the logo hat. And for the description, we'll just write mesh back cap with logo. Right here, you can just choose which category you're going to put it into. We'll select hats and click Add this to my store. So right now it's processing the product with the uploaded file, kind of turning it all into one thing, which is going to be the product that we're going to sell. So here you go. We're back to your store admin page. Everything here looks good. It's visible on the website. It's visible in the marketplace. I'm going to uncheck that right now, and we'll probably go into that in a different tutorial. And it's in the correct category of hats. I'll just click update. And we're set. So let's go back to products, add new product. Let's see here. Let's make this a gray shirt. And we're going to put that same logo on it. So for example, this could be an employee store, or this could be a store for a school or a sports team or a nonprofit group. There's really a lot of possibilities when you're able to offer your clients custom stores. Okay, so we just designed this. We'll just make it a left chest print. Let's just to make it interesting, we'll just put it on the back too. Give it kind of a more typical employee shirt design. Okay, so you can see we got a front print and a back print. We're all set. Save design. And this will be, let's just say, men's employee tee. Gray tee with logo. We'll put that in the shirts category and go ahead and add it to the store. All right, that's creating the product. All right, here we go. So we'll uncheck visible in the marketplace again. The marketplace is more so for people who create a store and products that they want to allow anybody to purchase. A lot of the time, schools, sports teams, company stores, you know, they're only going to want to make those products available to their employees or their patrons or their fans. So we're just going to uncheck that, click update. Okay, perfect, that's great. Now let's check out profits. So here, a person who's creating a store on your website can enter their PayPal email address. That's typically the easiest way to pay out profits. PayPal has a program called Mass Payments, which makes it very, very easy. You could pay up to 5,000 people in literally less than 2 minutes. So we're going to leave that blank for now, and we'll kind of show you how that works on the back end admin portion of the site. Statistics is pretty straightforward. This is going to show you all kinds of charts and graphs of what products are selling, what sizes people are buying. Obviously, this is a brand new store, so there's nothing there right now. So let's take a look at the actual store. So this is the store with no products in it. We're just going to go ahead and refresh that page. So now you can see the store is laid out a little bit differently. It has some categories here, and it has both products. So your customers could go here. They could select which products they want, put in their quantities and sizes, and just make a purchase online. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back-end admin of how you're going to manage a store and how, what options you have that you can pass on to your customers. All right, guys, so we're back in the admin of our sample store here. I'm going to show you how you can control what your customers can do in their stores. One of the really nice things about the stores that are on a Web2Ink site is you can set them up so your customers can manage them completely on their own. A lot of similar services to Web2Ink make it where the actual admins or the website owners need to create the stores on behalf of their customers. We're a little bit different. We give you the freedom to allow your customers to create and manage their stores pretty much completely on their own. So let's take a look at some of those features. So we're going to go to Web2Ink, Custom Stores. And we'll just run through this stuff right quick. Right here, enable custom stores. Say, if you're a business and you just want to sell custom print, you don't want to manage stores or offer that, you can just disable it. We will keep it enabled here. Right here, who can open a store? Anybody. Or if you did want to have complete control over who's opening a store, you could do admin on behalf of user. We'll keep it here as any user. Right here, this is pretty important. Admin approval required to open a store. So when we had to go back and approve that sample store that we just created, had this been unchecked, that sample store would just automatically be approved. So someone could create a store and sell whatever products that you're selling without you even knowing that they've done it. So we'll keep this at admin approval. Now the profits for the stores. There's a lot of ways that this can be handled. The Web2Ink stores are set up to where they can just be your basic web-to-print store, where your customers basically are creating a place where they can buy what they need, and that's it. Or they can create products, mark up your base prices, and then you share the profits with them. So we'll go through some of those right quick. So general charge up, that's going to take your base price and add a general markup to every single product. Disable profits, that would mean your customers who own stores are paying the same price as they would if they were ordering a custom product, and there is no profit sharing. Profits from sales, this is going to mean that your base price stays the same, but a percentage of that price is going to go to the store owners. General upcharge, that was the first one. We already went over that. Individual upcharge, this is going to be where every store has its own markup percentage. So if you have this selected and someone opens a store, then you would need to go into their user account and create that percentage for them. So if you have a customer who wants to sell shirts for their sports teams and you guys negotiate a rate of, okay, you guys get 25% of the profit, then you can do that on a store by store basis. And profit decided by store owner. This is a really interesting and powerful way to handle the profits. So this is where all of your base prices are set, and your clients can add a percentage to every sale pretty much however they see fit. So if you're selling a t-shirt for $10 and they want to add 50% to it, then the sale price is going to be $15, of which they'll get 5 and you will retain 10. Let's see, moving on. Minimum quantity. This is going to allow people to order individual items. You know, not all print shops are set up to do individual pieces or real short runs. So for some stores, you know, say if your screen printing quantity has a minimum of 12, if you have this clicked, then despite that fact, somebody can order one shirt. So that's just something to keep in mind. You know, if you're selling apparel and, you know, maybe you don't have a single head embroidery machine, or maybe you don't have a direct to garment printer, you know, you might really want to think about what's the best way to handle that. The marketplace. So this is pretty straightforward. This will allow you to have a marketplace on your website. This will allow people to have their own store pages, and this will allow people to exclude items from the marketplace. And this next one, custom store pages. You pretty much want to keep all these checked. If you're going to have stores, then keep all of these checked. This will allow the custom pages. This will allow your users to create their custom categories like we did with shirts and hats. And this will allow people to upload their own banners and logos. So once you get this set up the way you want, you can just click submit. And that's pretty much it. If you are allowing your store owners to collect profit, then you would go over here and go down to store profits. Once they've placed orders, this page will populate with the name of their store, how much profit, what design was sold, and from here you can just download a file that's in either a CSV or a text format, which you can upload to PayPal and automatically pay everybody at one time. It's super easy. You know, of course, if your company prefers to process and mail checks, you could do it that way. So that's a quick overview of how the custom stores work on Web2Ink. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact us. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.